You know, what we're looking at today is really something that's been in a discussion mode for years. You know, we've talked about the expansion portion, running out of room in the existing building, so this is pretty, I hate to use the word exciting because it kind of overplayed, but it's pretty exciting.
I've had an opportunity to be a little bit involved with you guys because I've been a customer of yours, and I had some interaction. You guys have done a great job. I can testify from a personal standpoint that you're on the ball, and whenever I've asked for help, you're there. You know, because you guys have been the leaders, you've shown that it can be done. We've been working on this in the committee. We're proud of the work that we've done and the way we've been able to make money available out here to the small telephone companies and small cable companies and co-ops and so forth. We've done a pretty good job with the smaller companies. The big guys, you know, that's a whole other story. And then you got the big guys like Google and those guys that nobody regulates. I don't know what you do with them, but your heart is in the right place. You're doing the right things, and you're making it happen. So, like I say, I bring this up to some of my colleagues that are frustrated. I say, well, you need to get somebody like Garden Valley operating in your part of the world, and you can make that happen. So. Congratulations, and I'm glad to be part of this today, and we'll keep working together in the future. Thank you.
So I'm State Senator Mark Johnson, and came out here to Erskine today to help celebrate the groundbreaking with Garden Valley on the accomplishments that they've had in the past and the things that are going to happen here going forward with this new building going forward. The services that have been added by Garden Valley and what they've done for the surrounding area has been really something to celebrate. So this is exciting to be out here and helping them with this next phase of Garden Valley. So I serve on the Aid Committee, which oversees one of the programs is the border-to-border broadband program. And we get these maps in the committee, and it shows, you know, where the areas are lacking, where they're saturated. And one of the proudest things for me on that committee is looking at Polk County and Red Lake County and those areas and how well Garden Valley has done in providing the services and stewarding the money of the cooperative's members, you know, and investing those in the right places. So they've done a tremendous job. So it's great to have Garden Valley as part of the team around here getting broadband out. Yeah, one thing that broadband really does for rural Minnesota is it helps alleviate that gap between what you might be able to get down in a metro area, down in the cities perhaps, and what we have, what we can offer here. So people that maybe they want to come up here, maybe we got we got some Great Lakes around here that they want to maybe retire to, maybe they want to just start a stay-at-home business, maybe they want to do something like that. This really increases the options for rural Minnesota, and nowadays you've got to have it seems like. You know, whether it's doing homework, running your business, you farm, you know, think of all the broadband requirements for a farm nowadays. So it's really critical to rural Minnesota, and where we sit right now with Garden Valley and our other broadband providers around here, done a great job of making sure that Northwest Minnesota is someplace that's not disadvantaged by that one thing, that broadband. Congratulations to Garden Valley, and hope everything goes well here with the construction build-up.
Garden Valley has been extraordinary for us from the time I was young, but even when they started the internet, when I got elected and I went down to the cities and they started talking about underserved and unserved areas, it was a little hard for me to comprehend because we've always had good service. So Garden Valley is an exceptional company. Everybody around Minnesota knows it, and the expansion that I'm seeing here today is going to be just very valuable for our community. It's going to be great for the city of Erskine and the surrounding area.
Before we head out and shovel some dirt, I'd just like to address a few of the reasons why we need a new building here in Erskine. Quite simply, we're just out of space. There's no other way to put it. And our existing infrastructure is aging. So Garden Valley has been in our existing building since 1964. And the business office has seen little updating since the late 80s, early 90s, and is in desperate need of updating the mechanical systems within the building. Much of that work has already started and is actually completed now. And the updates to the mechanical systems will allow us to see improved efficiency and lower annual cost. And the cooperative has also seen tremendous growth in the past several years. As Byron mentioned, through the products and services that we sell, in addition to expanding our service area and getting out to serve those unserved members around the state and around our area. A lot of this growth has been in part due to the state broadband grant program. I would like to publicly thank Senator Mark Johnson for all his work in making the state broadband grant what it is today, and his support of that. Again, it doesn't go unnoticed. Because of that program, we've been able to serve more than 500 additional homes around our existing service area that would have no services otherwise. So we're very proud of that. And we are also looking at additional opportunities as they arise as well. So thank you to Senator Johnson. We've also been able to accomplish this growth with minimal increase in our employee size. However, as Mr. Ness has pointed out, we've been talking about this for a lot of years. So it really was time with our current loan through RUS to shoot on it and to go forward. And I would like to say that to have as many employees as possible in the same location is also important to us. It increases, communications and efficiencies between departments, as well as reducing operational costs. So, although a lot of our existing building was originally built in 1964, it's structurally sound, and therefore we decided to continue to utilize this space as it just doesn't meet our existing space needs. It still does a good job for where we're at today. With a project budget of just over $4 million, we've worked hard to ensure that the space is used to its fullest extent, most efficient potential that is possible, without a lot of, frills and extras. So I'm very proud of the job that everybody's done in putting this together. The completion of both the expansion and the remodel is scheduled for just over 365 days from start to finish. And you'll see as you exit for the groundbreaking out this door that we've already started, as I said, on a lot of our HVAC overhaul is now complete. And you'll notice 2 large chillers out there that are already allowing us to see savings on our summer cooling needs. Not on days like today, obviously, but we have also moved our television satellite dishes from this location. So as you walk out, you'll see a nice patch of dirt there with some concrete sticking out of it that used to have satellite dishes on them. We've moved those out to our warehouse to make room for this expansion. Our retail store here in Erskine will continue to be open throughout the construction. And this training room here will be open through late fall, but eventually they will encompass this with the new building. So we're moving out this direction a little bit and moving towards the street quite a bit. We're extremely excited about this project and what it means for both Garden Valley and the community, and we know that it'll show great benefit for our cooperative and members for years to come. But we couldn't arrive at this point without great effort from our entire staff here at Garden Valley. I'm very proud of the work that they do day in and day out to ensure that the products and services are the best possible for our members. With that, once again, I want to thank you for coming. I'd ask everybody to step outside as we break ground and take a few photos. So thanks again for coming today. It's like work. Good work.
Yeah. I know, it's that shutter flash.
My eyes were closed. Perfect. All right.